Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Deliver Us the Moon. Eventually, I had some technical issues I had to deal with just before we started. I'm having one of those days today. Nothing's going quite right, unfortunately. Like, it's not going absolutely terrible, but it's going like just wrong enough to be annoying, you know? Anyway, yes, I'm here. Yeah, sorry about the slight delay in starting, but yeah, so it's just one of those sort of things that happens. Anyway, yes, hello, Jago. Welcome. So, Deliver Us the Moon. So here's the thing. I've mentioned this before, but I love walking simulators. In the sense that I really like to play them to see what kind of... Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. To see what kind of experience I'm going to get from them. Because it is very much a thing of walking simulators can be really good, like my personal favorite walking simulator, Tacoma, or they can be really bad and boring, like questionably the worst one I've ever played is a game called Dear Esther. I've mentioned this before. My opinions on these games have not changed, so I won't go into too many details, but yeah, so I'm kind of curious where this one falls on the list, because it's got a sci-fi setting, so, you know, it's like Tacoma, could be good. The reviews are positive. They're not, like, glowing reviews, so, you know, it is what it is, but walking simulators do tend to be a little bit divisive, but that's fine. And generally, it's just a thing of, I'm curious. I'm always curious about where a game is going to go. Especially when it's a game like a walking simulator with a heavy narrative focus. Because as someone who wants to be an aspiring writer, I'm always interested in a narrative. So, yeah, it's an interesting thing. Now, here's the thing. I'm not just going to dive straight into new game. Because this game actually starts, like when you actually load the game up, it starts with an introductory cutscene that's about 2 minutes long that explains the backstory. It explains what we're doing and why we're doing it. Unfortunately, there's no option to just replay that intro. The only way I can replay it is literally to just restart the game. So I'm going to have to now restart the game so that you guys can see the intro that I've seen a couple of times now, as I was, you know, getting all the settings right and restarting the game and then checking all those settings. And you know what it's like with video games when you boot them up for the first time. So I'm going to briefly restart the game. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem, so we'll just have a black screen for just a few minutes while I do that. And hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, there it goes. Okay, hang on. Don't worry, I won't leave you in the dark for too long. Listen to the sound of my voice. We'll come back. And click that. There. Wish me luck. Is it working? Come on, OBS, find it. There we go. There we go. Right. Now we get to watch a cutscene. Enjoy.
There was a time when resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the moon.
It's so nice to have a game set in a wonderfully bleak future that's only a few years away, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, that's the setup. The setup for the game is big energy crisis happened. So we went to the moon, discovered helium-3, used it to create energy, and zap it back to Earth, and then the moon went dark. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, hang on a second, this plot sounds vaguely familiar, gold star, because it is almost exactly the same plot that Anno 2205 has. Obviously, that one gave us at least 200 years of leeway before we hit a serious energy crisis and had to start mining the moon for its resources. But still, all the same, it's still very much a case of, It's literally the same plot. Now, there is some science behind it. I do know for a fact that helium-3 could be used in fusion, like nuclear fusion, as opposed to fission, which is nuclear power plants. Nuclear fusion creates a lot more energy. So the idea is that, you know, if you went to the moon, we could use helium-3 to create fusion energy, and then somehow beam the energy down to Earth. This is like, it's science fiction, but it's one of those science fictions that's like technically doable even with our current technology, but kind of difficult with our current technology, and we need to, like, you know, invest in researching that kind of technology to make it more viable. It's one of those sort of catch-22 things. We've got to pump a bunch of money in there in order to reduce the cost, if you get my meaning. Anyway, it is sort of based on vague real-world science that could genuinely happen, so, you know. Should have built a bunch of nuclear power plants? Well, you know. Nuclear power is weird because nuclear power is technically one of the safest forms of power. It's safest, it's cleanest, but it's got a very broken reputation, which is a problem. I know that, like, I can't remember which country it was, whether it was China or Japan, is developing the idea of miniature nuclear reactors that will, like, power a neighborhood or something like that, which honestly sounds vaguely along the lines of something out of Fallout, which is kind of worrying, but still, all the same. Hey, Entire. This is not far off, but the world is getting shit together. Well, hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, let's see where this actually goes. People are trying thorium as well. Yeah, thorium's like the better version of nuclear fusion because it's significantly less volatile.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees despite reports of resource shortages.
Okay, we're in.
To hit residential zones between the northern 49th and 50th latitude lines by late afternoon and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas. For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild 46 degrees Celsius.
Alright. Moon Man. Far Crossing. Bayrat's no adventures of the moon. His mission to explore the lunar surface and uncover its mysteries. While the road is desolate, and the hardships many, he knows he must persevere to save mankind. It's a very shiny book. Okay, what have we got? The controls on this are weird. Like, here's me, and I press W now. Ooh, it takes like 2 seconds. Hello? Hello? Oh, I heard something. Okay, never mind. Okay. China's building 150 nuclear reactors, which is good, but that's still like 60 years off. Well, better late than never, I guess. Okay, so I'm assuming push the button and get in the suit. Nice. It's a bit annoying that it's F to things. You can't change the controls, which is like irritating.
This is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
Oh, okay. I thought this game was first person. Welcome. Confirm contact.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
Makes sense. Alright. I thought this game was first person. I even wrote it in the thing. Oh well, I guess it's not, unless there's a button to change the... Ooh. We've got a flashlight, that's something. No, we got that. Huh, I could have sworn this game was first person. That didn't sound good. What was that? Alright, so I hope we're not going to have to actually remember this, because I'm not going to. Zenkov Cosmodrome.
The Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get it ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Alright, I'm going. Ooh, scan? Ooh, scan. Oh, it's got a scanning thing and a data log. Okay, best game ever. Christopher Isaac Johnson, the MPT transmitted power from the moon to the Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearing during the 2054 blackout, Claire Johnson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. Interesting. Okay. Right, let me just, hang on a second, let me go into settings. I think the audio is a little on the... Nope, the audio is about as loud as it's going to get. Okay, this game is quiet then, I guess. The voices seemed a bit quiet compared to everything else. I don't know, maybe that was just me. Oh, and now we're going into... Okay, so this thing actually switches between first and third person on the fly. That's cool. It seems a bit confusing, but cool. A mother lost. Elizabeth kept the Johnson family together after her husband Isaac assumed a role on the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Cassie have not been seen since the blackout. Indeed. Well, then we're probably going to end up meeting up with them, I'm assuming, at some point. Either that or they're both dead. It's a girl. Daddy, Mommy, Teddy, me, and Claire. That's kind of depressing. Claire and me. Claire, me, Daddy. Right. Ooh. Enter the age of wires. Imagine a world free of fossil fuel and pollution, all our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye, a system that can wirelessly transmit energy over the world and beyond. This is the MPT, microwave power transmission. In this book, MPT investor Isaac Johnson discusses the future might hold for this revolutionary system. Huh. Well, okay then. Actually, that reminds me, I didn't read that thing in the other thing. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. There's something glowing over there. Hang on a tick. I'm not going anywhere unless I've read everything, because it's a story-based game, so you've got to fucking read everything. Could I read? Oh, I could. Ah, yes, look at that. This is, oh, so it just tells you what I'd already read. Of course it does. Right, okay, so it doesn't actually tell you anything new. It just lets you read it rather than looking at the thing. Well, fine. Fine, I wasted 30 seconds. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's go. Sputnik Monument. A monument marks the entrance to the Fezenkov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparation for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." It was Zemus, he was behind the moon colony disappearing. I think I understood that reference. Was that a Final Fantasy reference, or am I misremembering that? I'm pretty sure that's a Final Fantasy reference. It was a yeah, okay. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game in a while. Zemus was 5? 4. Sorry, yes, 4. Yes, quite. Yes, of course, because 4 is the one with the 2 moons, and yeah, the one fades away at the end or something like that. One, like one's a real moon and one's like an artificial moon or something like that. It's been a long time since I played. Honestly, it's been a long time since I played any Final Fantasy game, but 4 is a good one. 4 is always a good one. Can we climb up ladders? We can. There it goes. Pixel Remaster is out. Should play it on Steam. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I already know which Final Fantasy I'm going to end up playing first, and it's not Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, the Pixel Remasters are weird, because it's like, I feel like they could have done a lot better with it than what we got. Like, the music sounds fantastic. I will say the music is the one point on that they really tried.
The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
Like, the music sounds really good, but the... Like, they could have done more with the graphics, I think. And it should have come out as a bundle rather than, you know, 6 separate games, which just feels like they're desperate for money.
A microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
Well, okay then. Well, I guess I better start working on that. Spoony bar. Yeah, that's from 4, isn't it? Ooh. Well, that's a thing, I suppose. I don't think I know that code yet, so I've probably got to find it somewhere. Yep. Power is out. Use code 3548. Hmm. 3548. Nice and simple. Yay! Yeah, I'm not sure how the power being out still allows you to work the door, but whatever. Ah, good. Get a little light in the situation. Oh, that door's not going to open.
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now.
I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
It's nice that you can talk in exposition. Okay, anything we can pick up or... Nope, don't look like it. Alright, off we go. Very dusty. Determined to seek out the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on their mission. Well, fair enough. Ooh. No. And of course I get an achievement for it, because why wouldn't I? Ooh. Huygens. In memorandum. Huygens malfunction. Huygens malfunction? Fair enough. Well, okay then. Maria's broken ASE unit. One of the few survivors of the 2048 Huygens cryo-sleep malfunction, Maria brought her damaged ASE unit back to Earth with her. She has been trying to repair her ASE in hopes of restoring holographic recordings captured by the virus during her time at the Huygens research facility. Cryo-sleep malfunction. Huh. So there was presumably a mission on, like, the moon, and something went wrong with the cryosleep function in it? We met years ago on the Pearson space station. I was relieved from service after the... There we go. I was relieved from service after the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ASE? I'm looking for a way to extract its holographic data, and I'm hoping you could help me out. Yeah, I remember holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialize more in software, so you should reach out to my colleague Rolf Robertson here at Pearson's. He's an excellent mechanic. In memorandum. Don't forget everyone we lost that day. Lunar colony disaster. I can't really read that. Fatal error inside its cryosleep machinery. The Huygens research facility suffered severe damage. The death toll at the facility is still being tallied and unclear when, if ever, the facility will be open again. Lunar Base, vital WSA scientific activities on the moon, been evacuated until further notice. Witnesses' account speaking of an icy nightmare. The facility is yet to comment on the exact amount of damage the facility has suffered, though preliminary reports maintain that the extremely low temperatures and the built-up permafrost made the facility nearly inaccessible. Malfunction set in motion a cascade of disasters. One critical error led to another. The consequences were devastating. So it looks like there was like a disaster with, I am assuming, a cryosleep experiment of some kind. It froze the entire building or something. We're probably going to find out that that never really happened and it was a giant conspiracy and blah 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 blah. I don't know, maybe. Ooh. Thrusters. Okay. Yep, that's a thruster. Alright. Where are we going? Oh, hang on. Nice. Yeah, I haven't really turned mine off, thanks. No point. Right, nothing much around. Bit of a slow start, but then I don't mind a slow start. Slow starts can be good. Control center. I'm going in there. Let's grab a drink, shall we? We've got cola, lion. Is that lime, I think? Something called Starlight by the looks of it. No, that's not just lion. What is that? Oh, Helion? Helion? That's just orange. I think that says like something like Helion or something like that. I thought it said lion, but there is definitely a H and an E before that. It's just it's in blue on black, so you can barely see it. Great color scheme, by the way, guys. Beer punk. No, beer pong. God, I can barely read. Oh yeah, beer pong. Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of that particular game. Fortuna 1 is a go! Woo. Okay. Close office.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we had in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right.
Encrypted transmission. Ooh. Beacon point alpha. Astro Tool has picked up an encrypted transmission from an unknown source, though unintelligible in its current state. It appears that collecting more database items is the key to unlocking the message. By the way, how's the volume? Because this game is actually quite quiet for me. I don't know what it's like for you guys. Scatter traces of information originating from the lunar colony. On-site data recovery. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, do let me know if it's like too quiet for you guys. Because I've just had to turn my volume up. But obviously I need to do yours separately if I'm going to do it at all. It's weird. Like, the voices are very quiet. And everything else is reasonably okay. Recruited straight out of university. Claire Johnson, in fact, no, it's not Johnson, it's Johansson, designed the Taurus 5 rocket for the Fortuna mission. Claire was eager to join the team to uncover the fates of her father and sister on the moon after the 2054 blackout. Makes sense. You do realize they are almost certainly dead. Dear Miss Johansson, the court rules that the father, Isaac Johnson, as next of kin, has been granted full custody over Kathy Christina Johnson after the mother Elizabeth Johnson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought for safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. Sincerely, Honorable Judge Rich Edge. So it wasn't something that willingly happened, she got literally transported. Okay. So did Kathy turn everything off as a resentful little daughter, perhaps? Possibly. Possibly. Blamed the father for the death of the mother? I could see that being a thing, maybe.
Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
Alright, reboot. Doop.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Alright. Close both fuel valves. Fuel valves, fuel valves. Fuel valves? They are here, maybe. Ah, there's one. While I get that this is a ragtag ramshackle organization, I'm pretty sure it's not the astronauts' job to do this kind of shit. Well, oh, I know. That's why the elevator's here. Yep. Yep. Apparently we cannot grab it from anywhere but the back. Are you gonna grab the damn thing? Am I too heavy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Am I too heavy? That'll do it. Yay, success. Alright, that's the two things.
The hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
I got it. Nope, does it have to be the same computer again? Yep. Alright, next. Oh. I need to...
That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to
Oh, okay, we're going. Where? I didn't even realize there was a goddamn countdown timer. Ah! I get it, it's very dramatic. Move!
What are you waiting for? We have to launch before it's too late.
I'm going as fast as I can, shut up. Oh, the timer's gone, so that's probably fine. Woo!
Rocket navigation systems online.
Oh crap, I didn't remember this.
Just like your training, you can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Okay.
Ground launch sequencer started.
Okay. Hang on, where's the... Ah.
Orbital axis arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
Oh.
Perfect, just like was practiced.
Okay, that one, and then that one, and then that one, and that one.
Auxiliary power units booting up.
Should be you next, right?
Gaseous oxygen vent arms safely in place.
Good enough. Okay, you, and you.
Sound suppression system engaged.
That's you and you. Push.
Hydrogen burner system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start 1.
And we're off.
We have liftoff.
I didn't think that'd actually make me remember. I'm glad they put this picture up here, because, oh god. I never would have remembered that otherwise, and it would all have gone very wrong. Whew. Ooh.
The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
Woohoo! We're in space! Awesome! That was easier than it looked. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Should have been looking out the window the whole time, I guess.
The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future.
That'd be nice.
To find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Clear? We need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad. Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... One, two, in the second stage of the launch. Please, deliver us the balloon.
Okay. Ooh, tab objective. Complete the second stage of the launch sequence. Okay. We're off. Nice. Well, that was a little more action-packed than I was expecting, but that was fun. You got a lot of downtime between blasting off from Earth and getting to the moon. Hours of it. It's actually quite a long way away. And that was just the opening. I don't know how long this game is, but I'm expecting about 2 sessions worth. So, I believe it's about 4 to 5 hours, give or take. Little explosions going on, or what? Ah, of course, yes, they would have made a space elevator. Don't know if it would really work on the moon, but okay. What we got? Dock to the station. Right. Ooh. Who tore down the instructions? Right. Ooh. Okay. We don't want to go in too fast. Come on down a bit. Line it up. Nice and careful like. There we go. Bingo. Yeah, very good. Nice and gentle.
So we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck with that.
Okay. Ooh, space station. 5 years after blackout. Awesome. AO2, AO3. Ooh. Oh, hey, it's one of these. Ooh. Earth looking a little more brown than green. Ooh. What'd I get? One of Isaac Johansson's greatest achievements, the MPT transmitter directed the energy signal sent from the moon to Earth from 2041 to the blackout at 2054. As construction continued and Isaac's responsibilities with the new WSA grew, the distance between him and his family began to take its toll. Yes, I get the feeling this is going to be a lot more of a familial affair than it might otherwise be led to believe. Nothing to see out of that one, okay. Woo! Alright, I played Outer Wilds, I know how to do 0G, okay. Oh dear, oxygen depleting? Oh, that's not good. Hang on. Oxygen. Bring life support back online. Yep, okay. Level central hub. I'm assuming that's where we're going. Do you like an oxygen tank? Oh. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but apparently I've got it. So that's a thing. How do I get rid of it? I don't know. I picked something up and now I can't get rid of it. I thought it was like an oxygen tank where I could refill my O2, but apparently not. Does he go in here perhaps? Yes, okay, apparently it does. Alright, well I found that out. Oh no, that's an oxygen tank. Ah. Okay, let's spin around so we can actually see this properly. Central hub, life support. Right, so I need to find a couple of tanks to go into those things, is what you're saying? Ah. Let's focus on getting the oxygen up and going, shall we? Seems like the most important thing to do. I'm assuming the other one... Ooh, that's a lot of oxygen tanks. See anything through there? Alright, where's this other tank? Must be one somewhere. Yeah, I'm getting vague... what was the name of that game? Observation, was it? Yeah, I'm getting vague observation guides. Not that that's a bad thing, I really liked Observation, that was a fantastic game. Nope, that's just an oxygen thing. Okay, actually. Alright, maybe... Can I take this one out of here? I can, but that locks the door. Okay. So no, I can't get rid of that one. Well, this could be a conundrum. This side up. Okay. Right, okay, so somewhere around here there's another oxygen tank and I've got to find it. Maybe there was another one down here. Didn't exactly have a lot of time to explore before. Nope, nothing in that box. Can we open up this? Nope. Oh, okay, this could be an issue. Right, so we've definitely got air in this chunk, so we can always swing back into here. Oh, do I need to... Is there like an O2 thing on my ship? Because we know there's oxygen in here, so maybe... Nope. Not that I can see. There must be one somewhere, right? I mean, these are obviously like shuttle docking bits. That's pretty obvious. Huh. Well, okay, it's the start of the game and I'm already fucking lost. That's good. Yeah, so we can always swing back into there in an emergency if I'm like really running low on oxygen. Station power, life support offline. Nothing really helpful there. Alright, so somewhere... So pulling you... There's no way to... There's a way to stop this from closing. Oh! Is that what I've got to do? Hang on. Yeah, alright, it's one of those exchanger things. Alright. I did not spot that before. I got it now. I got it. I got it. Whew. Of course, that does close the door, but hopefully. Oh, good.
Backup power active. Life support systems online. Oxygen levels rising.
Excellent. Access station power inside the control center in the Libra wing. They still decided not to open? Nope, apparently not. Okay. Ooh. That's open now. That's crew quarters. So we've got the central hub. Space elevator. 3 is the Libra wing. Ryan wing. So am I in the Ares wing then, presumably? Because I'm in life support. Yeah, no. Pearson's? No, that's the name of the thing, isn't it? So yeah, am I in... I'm guessing I'm in the Ares wing based on the fact that this is life support. No, this is the central hub. Hang on, why is... Oh, never mind. So this is the central hub. Yeah, this is 1. So I'm assuming... Yeah, I figured like the red dot and the arrow meant that's where I'm here. But it says life support's in 5, so... What the fuck? I don't know. My flashlight have a freaking battery life? Fair enough. Don't use it unless you need to, then, I suppose. Right, guess we're going down here then, huh?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
So Sarah and Rolf left the top of the space elevator after everything turned off to find out what the hell happened. So it wasn't a problem here. It was turned off from down on the moon. Makes sense. I kind of expected as much. Okay. Parsons Space Elevator. Space elevator improved the logistics of gathering people and supplies to and from the moon. When the 2054 blackout occurred, the station's crew members, Sarah Parker and Rolf Robinson, were sent down the elevator to investigate the blackout on the moon's surface. Due to the state's emergency protocol, their time was extremely limited. Yeah, they had 40 minutes of oxygen, and presumably everybody up here had to evacuate, either up or down. Woo! Copernicus Moon Hub. Okay. Okay, where are we going? That is a bloody good question. Hang on, is this actually the space elevator? This is the space elevator itself, isn't it? Oh wait, hang on. Ah, yeah, okay, I must have gone past it. Right. So yeah, now we're on the outside of the ring. Okay, good. This is the central hub, and where did I gotta go? Libra, okay. 3. Libra. Where's this? Ooh. Well, that's snazzy. Okay, Libra, here we go. So we can access Libra. Can we access all the other wings too? Pixis is closed. Ares is closed. So they're all closed. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, fine. We'll go where we want you to go, shall I? Ooh, see moon. You know, considering this thing's been up here for 5 years without anyone to maintain it, it's lucky this thing's still in one piece. The moon gets hit, like, a lot. There's a reason why it's all covered in craters and stuff. Libra wing. Okay, sleeping quarters and the control center. I was like, can we go in the bathroom? No. Squeeze through here. Ooh. Rolf Robertson. Oh, it's open. Well, okay. Tell you what. Obviously there's like audio log we gotta listen to there. A few other places we can presumably explore. But we're gonna pause for just a moment because it's 4 o'clock or thereabouts. Let's take a break. So, initial impressions, interesting. As I said, it's weird that it switches between first and third person all the time, but I get the feeling that's like a stylistic thing, like first person when you're inside a building, third person when you're outside. It's interesting. There are games that do that. It's certainly a different way to do it. It's a unique presentation point. So we'll see where this goes. Because you've got my attention, game. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. That's all right. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. All right. Oop, come on. Nope. Okay. Nope. We can't just hit escape. We've actually got to hit the resume button. Okay. So let's see what you've got to say for yourself.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later. Don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
See, it doesn't sound very good when that's the case. You'd think some people would have, like, I don't know, put a few batteries away for a rainy day just on the off chance that something like this happened. Ooh. Electrical shock risk, do not tamper with their ASE behavior update 2.0. Okay. APT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and we're repairing the Pearson's elevator to take us down to Copernicus Moon Hub to provide any assistance you might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Yeah, so they didn't know what the hell was going on down there either. They were in the dark as everyone else. Ooh, someone liked to play guitar. I feel like it's trying to play something. Wondering how many times I do this before I get an achievement for it. How many different ones has it got? Sorry, I'm just going to be here for the next 5 minutes. Ah, was it restarted? Yeah. Oh, I was hoping to get an achievement for it. Oh well. Never mind. Right. So, not much else to look at in here. Just a bunk bed. But no, not even a bunk bed, just a bed. A bunk. Ooh. I thought there was no power on Earth. There's a little power. Earth can have a little power. Moon Man. First contact. The astronaut docks into a rundown space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced that they may still be alive on the moon, he doubles his efforts to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. Gee, that sounds awfully familiar. What is this? Woo! After the cryosleep generator in the Huygens research facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria's search for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to Pearson's space station mechanic Rolf Robertson for assistance. Now, Maria was... Ooh, hey, you can pick up more tools as we go along. That's cool. Maria was... Oh no, it was Kathy was the sister. Who was Maria then? Hang on a second, I'm misremembering this. Who was Maria? Maria's Gonzalez. Ah, okay, she's one of the people down. Actually, no, wait, am I Maria? I can't remember. I'm always losing track of names on these things. Names are hard for me. Okay. I'm one of the few survivors of Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I recently came across a fragment recovered from the cryo generator and was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ASE to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened at Huygens. I've inspected this generator fragment you sent over, but I can't find anything conclusive. As for the holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to Huygens again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your ASE and check the holographic data that's there. Ah. Okay. So yeah, couldn't have done anything from Earth, would have to have come here. And I'm guessing something really like the fact that they keep banging on about this Huygens mission, this cryo sleep thing that went wrong. Methinks this is going to be some big reveal thing coming on here. They've changed the code again, 2539. Okay. Okay. Nope, can't even press numbers. 2539. Deet, deet, deet. Oh, we're in. Ooh, this is a big room. I was expecting another corridor. Orion Wing Research and Development. Nothing too important there. Diagnose. Person facing MPT transmitter and receiver online. Connection to MPT network not established. Contact Moonbase. No connection with Moon Hub. Specify elevator Moon Hub offline. Additional energy required. Rotate station for additional power. Station rotation offline. Right, so we need more power. Reach the Ares wing, which is back the way I went. Maybe I can get there from a different route. Alright, what we got? Past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with the construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wing by now, but again, we've missed our milestone due to shipments being repeatedly cancelled. When can we expect Lunar Council to approve further shipments? Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what you have. We all do down here. New construction is the Huygens facility finally being repaired. It's about time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried there since the cryo sheet malfunction. Suffice to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern Huygens. Access to Huygens research facility remains restricted until further notice. Faint whiff of bullshit about that. I can't help but get... don't know about the rest of you guys, but... it's the fact that it keeps coming up. Like, everybody's talking about Huygens, and I'm like, okay, this has got to go somewhere. In this edition, we interview WSA Lunar Council member Dr. Rosa Levard about the cause of the 2048 Huygens crossing malfunction and how can avoid this type of catastrophe in the future. I'm assuming it was like some experiment with cryogenic sleep, like, oh, can we cryogenically freeze people, and like maybe something leaked and a whole bunch of people got frozen to death or something. In case of emergency, please pay attention to the following guideline. Wrong button. Station evac nurses. Travel to Moon Hub, full elevator lockdown. You have +1 hours before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. Travel to space station, full elevator lockdown. Please leave your possessions behind. Make sure to wear a spacesuit. Both facilities are in emergency state. Report to your station operator for evacuation instructions. Makes sense. More spacesuits. See, this is really what the kind of thing we need. Like, spacesuits are way too big and bulky and clunky at the moment. We really need, like, proper spacesuits that allow for a lot more flexibility. I mean, technology has gotten a lot better since the initial moon landings, because, well, you know, time moves on and so does technology. But, I didn't do that. Ooh, apparently there's locks on the outside. Ooh. I didn't even realize that. Ooh, cool. So the airlock's open now. Do we need to go through the airlock? I'm not sure. I mean, he said we needed to go to Ares, right? So, hang on. If I go back... I can't go back. Okay, never mind that. I guess that's not important right now. Yeah, so... I've got to go outside of the ship to get to Ares. Oh, fuck. Honestly, going into space when you're just a tiny little person... I got the same feeling the first time I ever played Prey. If you've ever played Prey, it's a really, really good game. It's such a shame we're not going to get a sequel to that. Because they could have done so much with the sequel. But in Prey, the first time you ever go outside and you're in your tiny little spacesuit and you just see the size of the space station you're next to, and then you look and you see the moon, you see the Earth in the distance, and you feel so fucking small and vulnerable, and it's absolutely goddamn terrifying. Space, I love space, but it also scares the flying fuck out of me, you know? Ooh. Breed. Pieces of African can be safely removed from the servo arm and then attached to a socket on the right hand glove. Ooh. Da 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 da. Awesome. I could make a joke about firing lasers, but I feel like that time has passed. Right. Not just in the sense of, oh, I missed the chance for the joke. I mean, literally, that has just passed. So let's not bother with that. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. Lasers. You gotta love anything with lasers on it. Right, I'm just gonna go around cutting all of these things because why wouldn't I? I know I'm probably almost certainly supposed to. You know, I don't know what the hell we're talking about having an energy crisis. I've got an infinite laser here. Clearly there's not that much of an energy crisis. Has my laser run out? I may have run my laser out. Alright, maybe it's not as infinite as I thought. Never mind. Or maybe it just takes a bit of time to recharge or something. I don't know.
Ground control to Casino 1. We're still not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
So you can't just fire it. It has to be specifically at a thing then. Well, that's no fun. What's the point of having a giant bleeding blasty laser if you can't use it on anything? Another airlock? Ooh, what's this? Dunk. Nope, apparently nothing there. Never mind. I don't think I missed anything, did I? I was kind of in a rush, but it's just an empty bit of the whole station, so I don't know. Dunk. Press the button. Ah, air again. Alright.
Assembly in section 3C now.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Was the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just happened?
I can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Well, that's not good. Right. I am assuming that once I kick off the rotational bit of this station, then gravity will kick in. Ooh. Order denied. All construction materials orders need official Lunar Council supervision approval before shipments are sent and delivered. Questions or complaints can be deposited at your WSA lead or sent to orders at worldspaceagency.com. I wonder if that's like a real web. Probably not. Sometimes they do that though. Like sometimes games creators will just go the extra mile and actually make like addresses you can email and stuff. Just for shits and giggles sometimes. But sometimes they'll have like lore dumps or something in there. Makes it a sort of a bit of an ARG, which is always fun. Okay, scooch my way through. Orion Wing Plate. The operation of the person's space station was never completed. Sarah and Rolf oversaw construction of the final wing until Lunar Council member MacArthur suspended shipments of materials such as this panel, diverting all resources to a classified project on the moon. I don't know. I wonder if he like decided to just give up on Earth and was just like, fuck it, we're just gonna freeze ourselves here on the moon and just hope for the best or something like that. But I don't know, that would be pretty stupid. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Woo! Right, I'm going to take a wild stab that we want to stay the hell away from the glowing electrical wires. You know, call it a hunch, but I'm gonna take that. Ah! I didn't think I was that close to it, but okay. Woo! At least it's not one hit kill. Oh, is that water? It is! It's water! Whoop. Floating globs of water in space. Which is always a cool thing. See, look, even in the future, we still use a classic red toolbox. Because, you know, some things never change, I guess. Doesn't seem to be anything else around here, just lots of stuff. Life support system. Provide power to the station's rotational engine. So we need another 4 of those plugs. Presumably. Ooh. I don't know what I'm turning off here. Because it seems to me as though I'm turning off the station's O2, which seems like a very bad idea to me.
Life support energy supply at
Yep.
40%.
Yep. Thought so. I'm literally turning off my oxygen just to power this damn thing. Which seems like a really stupid idea, but I guess that's just what we're doing. Well, that started up faster than I was expecting. Okay. Ciao.
Life support energy supply at 20%.
Yeah, I'm getting the clue. Alright. Squeeze through. Come up. No. Nailed it.
Life support energy supply critical. Power fully redirected from life support to rotation engine. Access control center to activate engine. Life support failure.
This seems like a bad idea. Just, you know, throwing it out there. This seems like a very, very bad idea. I mean, if the life support's been on for the last, like, half an hour, there should still be a chunk of O2.
Oxygen reserves low.
Ooh. Wait, where the fuck am I going? Return to the control center at the Libra wing. Okay, not that one.
Life support offline. Oxygen reserves nearly exhausted.
How much oxygen am I using? And click. Oh, goody. Oh. What? That? Oh, that happened. Why did that happen? Oh, tits. Oh. I was not expecting... God. I was not expecting quick time events. I'm glad they gave me a second one. Why did the station blow up? Maybe it was just like wasn't ready for the station's rotational thing. But I kind of figured that was already there. Okay. Well, I guess it is what it is. Woo. Yes, I know. I'm going as fast as I can. This thing doesn't have a boost. Oh good, there's 4 of them. That'll give me Good 2 minutes worth of O2. Yep, I figured that was going to happen. I was like, no, wait, hang on, that's too easy. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Well, so much for my ship. Yep. No shit, there's a hull breach. Oh, the elevator's online, that's the thing. Whew! Well, that didn't go quite as planned. I honestly thought it was going to be a thing like suddenly we'd have gravity in the level and that it would go from there. No. Apparently nothing is going to go right. This game is basically the equivalent of the movie Gravity, where like nothing is going to go right ever at all. Everything's going to keep blowing the hell up. Excellent. We got a giant space elevator. Yes, it was. Ooh. Oh, we're out. Okay. Good. Objective. Excellent. Did I not find any more? Yeah, we got that one. Did we get any more of this? Guess not. I was kind of hoping we would, like, be like one per level or something, but guess not. Well, I don't think we can use the space elevator again, so we might be stuck here for a while. What do we got? Fair enough. Alright, where's the way out? Open the doors. Start at least. So it was the right way out, but I didn't press the button first. Woo! 5 years after blackout. We're on the moon! Awesome. It's where you want to be, really, let's be honest. It's where all the cool kids are.
ASE required.
ASE? Okay. Oh, it's one of those little robot things. No crouching, apparently. Green space. What we got through here?
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
Copy that, Pearson. Don't mention it, Rolf. Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
Okay. Storage. Council. Isaac Johnson. Ooh, lush. Huh. That's the surface map of the moon, much like the surface map of Earth. Isaac was devastated when he learned of his wife's death in a dust storm on Earth of 2049, and willing to keep his daughter exposed to Earth's worsening condition, he summoned them to join him on the moon. Claire refused out of concern over Kathy's health and looked after her sister until Isaac exerted his influence to gain legal guardianship over Kathy. Kathy was brought to the moon soon after. Yeah, Claire is my character, I believe. And Kathy was the sister. So it would seem this was our room, or her room. Yeah, Isaac Johnson's the father. Okay. And William MacArthur is the guy in charge who had his little secret project. The evacuees from Tombow are settled in. MacArthur, the battle at Tombow can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Good, then we can begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember that no leap forward has ever come without sacrifice. Isaac's survival comes at a cost. Soon the events at Tombow will just be a faint memory. Time to leave this all behind. Ooh, Mars. World Secret Service. Huh. Now that's interesting. That is interesting that this guy has a picture of Mars in his room, whereas my character's father has a picture of the moon. Which does imply where their thoughts are focusing. Because I'm pretty sure Tombow, if I'm remembering right, I thought, yeah, Tombow is a place on Mars. I'm pretty sure about that. It's called Tombow. Actually, am I misremembering that? Am I thinking there's something else? I can't remember. I'd have to Google it. To know for sure. I think it's an area named after an actual person kind of thing. And of course you've got a picture of Earth. Classic Earth, not flooded Earth, I note. So you're a very Earth... Don't know what that was a bit weird. You're a very Earth-centric person. The USA recruits top scientists, Lunar Council, in preparation of its impending mission to colonize the moon. WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council. Established to coordinate WSA efforts on the moon, 2 seats remained unfulfilled until top scientist Dr. Rosa Laverdy? I don't know. And Dr. Isaac Johansson were awarded the position. Laverdy and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history of overseeing complex international security missions across the globe, and was recently appointed mission commander to lunar expeditions. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur is to lead a colony together with the two of them. To many, the appointment of Dr. Laverdy comes as no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research teams and is a leading expert in the field of fusion energy development and helium-3, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon on a massive scale in order to fuel the NPT. Operating on the borders between architecture and technical design, Dr. Johansson is renowned for the eponymous Johansson settlement. Settlement designed to withstand the harsh conditions of equatorial desert have given Johansson unique insight into construction in physically hostile environments. It is believed that their joint knowledge and expertise will prove vital to the colonization of the moon, establishments of the MPT, and the vast networks meant to generate and transmit energy from the moon to Earth. How hopeful we were. Okay. So I think I feel like I'm seeing the 3 players we're going to get. We've got Laverty. Again, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Is going to be very Earth-centric. You've got MacArthur, who's going to be very like future forward-thinking. Let's abandon Earth. Let's go to Mars or whatever it was. And then you've got Johansson, who's mostly just going to be focused on, no, let's just deal with what we've got here, kind of thing. That would be my guess, just based on the pictures that were in the thing, you know? At a guess. Nope. Speech Crossroads, Tombow, Earth, best and brightest, the New Age outwards. Yeah. So his plan was basically to abandon the moon, presumably, and go to Mars? Weird, but okay. Mars isn't necessarily any better than the moon, for the record. Security and Transport Subdivision. Uh-huh. We got holograms, apparently. Ooh. Hello, little guy.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We are close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really...
After an ominous speech, Lunar Council member William MacArthur comes to collect his colleague, Dr. Rosa Laverty, for a mysterious journey. Outraged, she refuses to join him and contends that the MPT and Earth can be saved. MacArthur doesn't take no for an answer and forces her to come with him. Yeah, so I more or less called that. That's not a surprise or a shock in any way. Hardware malfunction detected, maintenance required. Okay, let's see if we can help the little guy. Oh, Tombow fusion reactor. Oh, that explains it. So the Tombow was the name of the fusion reactor. God, that's awesome looking out there, isn't it? All right. I've got one. Need to be fixed. Ooh, that's a bigger room than I was expecting. You don't think of maintenance as being a room this large. Alright, what have we got? Lockers. Bunch of computers. Like a list of names. I can't. New tech personnel arriving soon. Fair enough. Green space. Okay. So I'm assuming. Drop you off here. Dunk.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network failed. AZ network access port status defective. Component replacement is advised.
Okay. What's this thing then? Ooh. One of 3 components necessary for AZ's network access port. Okay. Which I'm assuming I've got to wander around and collect. Let's have a look. Ooh. There's number 2. Not that hard, it's a relatively small room, all things considered. Space suits, makes sense. Growth chart. When Kathy Johansson was brought to the moon, Dr. Rosa Laverty... Maybe it's Laverde. Laverde makes more sense. Dr. Rosa Laverde. Okay, let's call her Laverde. Dr. Rosa Laverde was immediately taken with the girl's vivid imagination, determined to limit the impairing effects of the moon's low gravity on her new friend's physique. Rosa closely monitored Kathy's health and growth rate. Despite Rosa's good care, Kathy's health deteriorated rapidly during their stay on the moon. Oh shit. Yep, I got the idea on that. I don't know why I need that, but it's there. That looks to be the 3 thing. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Shiny things. I don't know what those are. There's the location of recording, activate any. Ooh. Right. Okay. Which we kind of heard about, like previously. Okay, remove the lid. Nope. There it is.
AZ network access port replacement Successful.
Got it.
AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network established. Proceeding with ASE hardware diagnostic. ASE thruster status. Defective. Full thruster replacement is advised.
Thruster replacement, huh? Ooh. You're still my center of gravity. Careful who you send that to. Some people might say, "You say I'm fat." Oh god. Young Claire Johansson claimed WSA competition trophy. In the stunning conclusion to a neck-to-neck race, undergrad student Claire Johnson, daughter to Lunar Council member Isaac Johnson, has claimed first prize in WSA's prestigious Our Future competition. An initiative of the WSA, the biannual competition is the largest of its kind and stimulates innovation of space travel and sustainable development technologies. Head WSA scientist and Lunar Council member Rosa Laverde heads the jury herself. Claire Johansson's entry testifies of brilliant, rarely seen at her age. The efficiency and durability of her rocket's design is exceptional and stands out from the rest. As part of the prize, Claire Johnson received an open invitation to join Dr. Rosa Laverde's research team on the moon, but a remarkable turn of events, Johann expressed no interest in joining. Unprecedented. Yeah, she really... It's weird. She really did not want to be up on the moon, which is weird considering she's now here. Poor Daddy from Kathy and Teddy. Yeah. ASE Rosa, right, yeah. No, Bitsy, could you install a new module to my ASE soon? Lead engineer Sarah Baker from Person Space Station has designed an additional emotion module. Seems fascinating. It would mean the world to Kathy too. Apologize, but pressing matters at Tombow require my full attention for the next few months. Besides, you know how dearly Kathy wants an ASE of her own. She hasn't stopped asking one ever since you showed her yours. However, her growth results, of course, are due to transfer after Kathy. I need to be honest with you, the test results are in, and she's not at all growing like a girl her age should. I worry for her health, Isaac. Maybe she was better off on Earth after all. Please at least consider the program. You know that she's no better off on Earth than here. I'll think about the program, thank you. You mean a lot to her. Can't really read that. It's a bit too far away. Okay, what was I doing? Right, so we need to find a bunch of flat discs or something. No, not that. Don't see the thing we're looking for. Is this like door? I don't think I can zap on this, is it? No, this feels pretty solid. I'm assuming we're eventually going to send a little robot into there. We open up these things? Nope. Nothing there. Nope. What if those are like backers or something? I don't know if this game was kickstarted, but you see a list of names and that's just automatically what my head goes to. Alright, so I gotta find something. These thruster pods. I haven't seen anything like that. Right, that must be used for something, but obviously presumably later. So here's the thing. When this problem came up, this door opened. So I'm assuming that the problem is in here. But I don't see anything I can directly interact with. Got that. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. Didn't even see it. I am dumb. Whoop, too far. No. Huh. Maybe... Oh, this one. Yeah, then it's this one. No, maybe it's this one. There we go. No, not you. Definitely the other one.
ASC thruster replacement successful.
Good.
Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
Oh, that's back on the little computer dealy. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we will do that right after I get back from the break. Because it's pretty much break time, so let's do that. Yes, I'm curious where this is going. Like, I'm not sure at the moment. Like, obviously, you know, my theory about who's who in this equation seems to be more or less on point. So I guess we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. Alright, we're back. Right, let's see what happens now. Oh, yep. Reboot him. Oh, apparently needs to go in the special reboot tube. That's one hell of a way to reboot someone. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Yeah, I think that was a bit of an over-rebooting. You alive? Oh, good. I feel like I just electrocuted a puppy. Hello, orb. Alright, how long until this thing fucking dies? I don't even need to ask, do I? It's so obvious that this thing is going to end up fucking dying. Alright, so presumably I've got to go into here, because I've pretty much already worked this. Ooh, nice. I've already worked this one out. Hello. Because I'm smart. I are smarty mart. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, come on, neck. Ah, hello. Ooh.
Online. Local lockdown cancelled.
Can you like? All right.
Claire. This is Isaac. Hi. I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you. I don't think it will. But I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the argument about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well. This message will be the last you'll ever get from me, or from anyone else up here. It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do. If someone ever finds out what happened here, know that I did it for her. For your sister. To give her a chance. But you'll do great. You'll do great things. Take care. And, I love you. I wish I said that more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
Once Johnson sends out one last message to his daughter Claire, full of remorse about their history, but unwilling to explain exactly what happened. Recently he bids her farewell and assures her that whatever he did it for her. What's this? Oh. What do these things? I don't know what they... Oh, right, they're buttons on that. So what's... Ah, that calls him to me, and that lets me take control of him. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Well, how about that? Ooh, he's got an X-ray lens. Oh. Apparently I unlocked another section of this. Still got nothing from that. Well, okay then. So what's my current objective? You just need to reset the generator and leave maintenance. Okay. Where am I going? We're in 4. He came in this way, although that looks like that's not going to work. I'm going to take a wild guess. No, okay. That one's busted, can't go back. So yeah, it's very linear. You can't really like go backwards, wander around, look at things you were looking at before. Okay. Well, fair enough then. So what was with that? So hang on, what was with this? Like, there's just like a box here of things, and it's like, well, what's the point of this? Like, we didn't use these for anything, so why is it here? Don't know, that's weird. Maybe it's just like an alternate location you can get one of the things. So do I have to take you? I do, don't I? Is there a quick button? Ah, yes. C. I think it was C.
Still no trace. This just doesn't feel right. Alex, scan for data history. There's a recording. Rolf, come in. I think I've got something. I found a recording from the 23rd.
That's what, 2 days ago? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can you see it from up there?
I think so. Go ahead.
Alex, project hologram from September 23rd, 2054. This isn't just the Moon Up crew. There's too many of them. These are Tombo evacuees.
How do you know?
These names weren't here before. There's still dust on the stone.
On the monument, you mean?
Yeah. Victims of the Tombo evacuation. The date is the day of the blackout. Something big must have happened over at Tombo.
Pearson coming in for expedition team. Sarah, Rolf, anything on the state of the MPT?
The entire network is down, and I've had no luck with bringing it back online so far.
Make it quick. If things don't work out with the network, head back up here, whether the MPT is online or not. You have 20 minutes left to make it in time for evac.
Copy that, Control. Rolf, I'll check out the living quarters and then head back to the elevator.
What do we? Ooh. Tombow, Reinhold, Copernicus Outpost 1, Huygens, Copernicus Moon Hub. So we're in the Moon Hub, obviously, and presumably, I mean, Huygens was the old place. So we're going to go to Copernicus Outpost 1, Reinhold, Tombow, and then we'll finish up at Huygens. Makes sense. Ooh.
Hold up. Do you see the people down there? They will be the start of a new chapter. Together, we will be humanity's future.
At what cost, William?
We're saving the species so we can start again. If this is what it takes for humanity to survive, I'll gladly take responsibility. There you are, Johansson. Without your help, this wouldn't have been possible.
Isaac? This was not the agreement, you know that. We need to get the MPT back online.
Be realistic, Rosa. Even if we ever manage to provide Earth with all the power it needs, what do we truly gain? More time to see oceans and deserts taking our homes. William, I've done my part. Let's just go. I'm done with this mess.
You heard the man? Let's go. Outward begins.
Dr. Rosa, Lever, databases, more implications or accents. So, I don't know, I guess they were heading to Mars. Like, that would be my only guess. But, that's a guess. I have no idea. Oh good, I can just tell him to do it. Well, that's good. And hey look, I'm back up the top now. So, yes, that's maintenance. That's where I went down before, of course. I mostly want to backtrack just in case there was any, like, scannable bits I missed, or places I missed, or anything, really. Because all these places are all sealed off, which is a bit of a shame. But maybe we can get, like, scan data from somewhere. Probably not. Probably doesn't have any secret scan data, but they might. And I want to check. So that's where we came down in the first place. Okay. Good. And we're right back here again. Yep, that's more or less what I expected. Okay. Well, we watched that. That's the crew quarters. Might be worth a look. Where we got monorail station and vehicle bay. That's broken. That's where we came into this area from. So it's like a sort of a mess hall place. Some orbs. In 2048, 6 years before the blackout, the experimental cryosleep generator malfunctioned inside the Huygens research facility. Only 3 people survived. Maria Gonzalez, who we have spoken to back on Earth, Dr. Rosa Laverde, and Edgar Davis. For their bravery in the face of disaster, they rewarded a symbolic coin, of which one seems to be missing. Oh, I saw that. Where was... Oh, that was down on Earth, wasn't it? Wasn't the other one down on Earth? Didn't we see it before we took off? I know I do remember seeing it before. I just don't remember exactly where. Yeah, I think it was down on Earth, because that's where she is. As I said, she's down on Earth. That's where... Okay, so there's nothing there. So the voice log said she headed over towards the crew quarters, but the door is locked by the looks of it.
Copernicus Moon, where the Lunar Council and the pioneering astronauts constructed the first sustainable outpost on the moon. Seasoned explorers and aspiring colonists alike gather on this historical site. It is amongst them that you will find your place in protecting a prosperous future for all. It is here that greatness dawns.
Listen to the backstory, since that's literally the point of a game like this.
Spanning a distance of over 400 kilometers to connect to the moon's surface, the Pearson Space Elevator is by far the tallest structure in human history. Safe, secure, and comfortable, the station connects moon and man. The monumental and ambitious construction was completed in 2041, when the station was crowned with the MPT transmitter. With it, the MPT network was finally complete. Pearson Space Station, our stairway to the stars. Home to the state-of-the-art fusion reactor, the Tombow facility is the heart of humanity's mining operations on the moon. Helium-3 drawn from the harvest provides for the ever-growing expansion of our colony and lights the surface of both moon and Earth. Under Councilman Johansson's trusted leadership, our harvests have been bountiful and our MPT signals steady. Through labor, we grow. All of us.
And I noticed it's destroyed because obviously something bad happened there.
The microwave power transmission is a technological marvel that provides both Earth and the lunar colony with power. Energy from the Tombow reactor is relayed across the frontier through Copernicus Moon Hub and Pearson Station. As the transmission is received by the vast array of 42 MPT ground stations along Earth's equator, it is distributed with equality and fairness to bring light to our families back home. We provide the new flame for everyone.
I wonder if this game's going to end with like a choice of the thing being, oh, you know, you could either turn the power on for Earth, but it probably won't last forever, or it can be like, oh, well, you can go off and join your sister in wherever it is they've gone. Reforms and access denied by council. Access granted. MPT pillars 1 and 2 not aligned to Copernicus Moon Hub. Right, so I've got to get power to the vehicle bay. Backup power.
Maintenance offline.
Right, I think I see where this is going. We can only put one in because that's all we've got, so the second one will be in the crew quarters. That makes complete and total sense. Fine. Oh, that doesn't look good. Are you? Oh, you're aiming at me. It's evil. Although WSA protocol strictly forbids physical conflict on the moon, MacArthur overloaded ASC units' safety limiters for crowd control. Many expressed concerns over their dangerous voltage when facing an overloaded drone. Most would rather flee than fight. Makes sense. Uh-oh. I think this place... Oh, hello, you made it. I think this place just went into lockdown. Oh, well, hey, that's what we're looking for, at least. That's something. Manually realign NTP pillars outside... Oh, okay. That's not really what I was expecting to hear, but okay. Moon Hub. Looks like this was turned into a makeshift shelter. Tombow facility was evacuated under obscure pretenses around the same time the MPT went offline. Whatever transpired in Tombow, these quarters provided ample room for temporary shelter under MacArthur's watchful eye. Yeah, directly under it. As close as fucking possible. We received another formal request from Sarah Baker, lead engineer working at Pearson's. She keeps asking about the cancelled shipments for the Orion ring. I worry she might suspect something. How should we proceed? She emailed me too. Sees all communications with her. Outward cannot be compromised. I'll handle her. Yeah, so this project was Outward. As I said, I think they're going to Mars. That would be my guess. And I think this game will probably end with me having to make a choice of either turning the system back on and hoping for the best, or going to Mars to join my sister and the rest of the family. I think. There may be a choice, there may not be a choice. I'm not sure, but that would be my guess. Bing bong. Isaac, Rosa, and Kathy. Well then. Okay, so hang on. That was... yeah, that's the entrance. Let's see which sleeping quarters we can go into. That's a bunch of names. I don't know any of those. Don't know if any of them are important. Moon Man, the bridge. The astronaut descends to the moon and finds it deserted. As he investigates the facility and unravels the reasons for its abandonment, he soon learns that he has no choice but to enlist the aid of an artificial intelligence with unknown intentions. Yeah, this is literally just describing what's going on right now here. Like, that's not even subtle. Don't know any of those people either. Right. Pioneer or dictator. Mm-hmm. Emergencies, use moon hubs. That is not an M. That is a H. Use moon hubs construction year to enter the office. Do not share. Moon hubs construction year. What was that? 2030 something? 2032. Okay. So to ask for a code, 2032. And that one, okay.
Come in, Rolf. I'm at the quarters. Do you read me?
Copy that, Sarah. I hear you. Anything interesting?
Everything's deserted, so nothing new here.
Sarah, Rolf, this is Pearson Control. Our time's running out. Take the elevator back up here to make it in time for evacuation. You've got 2 minutes.
Negative, Control. MPT network is still offline.
Leave it. We have to go. Head to the elevator now. I'm not putting anyone at risk.
Understood. Wrapping up now. Sarah, you heard Control. Are you almost here? Sarah, come in. Everything okay? Come in.
Rolf, get over here quickly. An AZ unit just activated, but something's not right. The doors are locked behind me.
What do you mean? We've got to go.
I'm serious, Rolf. Get over here. I can't get out.
30 seconds or you're too late for evac. Head to the elevator
Negative,
now.
Control. Engineer Baker requires immediate assistance. We need more time.
Evacuation procedure cannot be delayed.
Negative.
I'm calling up the elevator now.
Negative, Control. Control.
No, guys! There's still time! I just need some help! Rolf, are you still there?
Well, shit. Sarah didn't make it, did she? What was it, 2032? Bingo. It doesn't seem to notice me when I'm like this. That's good news, at least. Okay, so what can I do to him? Can I interact with this? No. I suppose I could have sent my little thing in here, couldn't I? Oh well, too late now. Going to... Nope, okay, you won't do anything. Can I unplug anything? No. Can I do anything at all? Okay, so if I... Yep, that's not good. Yep. Okay. I can't crouch. Nope, there's no crouch button. Ah, and I can't even leave the bloody room now. Alright, there's got to be something that you can do to stop him or something. There's no vents I can enter. There's no... Although, I can leave here. Not that that really does anything for me. Because all the doors are locked. Definitely cannot interact with that in any way. So... what am I missing here? I mean, if it sealed the door behind me, then obviously I've got to do something, but what? Because you'd figure, oh, I've just got to go around and unplug the darn thing. But then I could have done that ages ago, so that's probably not it. I don't know, that's weird. Oh, we literally just doing that, are we? Honestly, I kind of rolled the dice on that and I was like, I wonder. Is it going to be that simple? Yes, apparently it is. Try zapping me now. You git. Okay. Oh, has that opened up all the doors? No, not all of them. They're all still shut, except for the ones that were open before. So that's fine. Doesn't look like anything's opened up. Makes me wonder what happened to Sarah, though, because surely she would have been stuck down here. I haven't come across her body, though, or anything. Hold up a tick. Maybe she left? Possible. I mean, she could have been just down here trying to survive. She was sealed into this section, right? She had beds and she had at least some food. But there's no sign of her body anywhere, so maybe she decided to go to other places. Maybe we'll run into her somewhere further down the line. I don't know. But I guess we'll see.
Vehicle bay offline. Crew quarters offline.
Oh, that reminds me, something I did notice.
Vehicle bay online.
Yes, damn straight it is. I got the third one of these. I still can't make out what it is. It is getting clearer though. Do we get to drive a moon buggy? Because that would be cool. Airlock. I can move an elevator. Hello. I can't crouch. Okay. So there's a couple of buggies left. Potentially at least, but I think that's the only one I can actively use. A train. Can I get on the train? Nope, doesn't look like I can get on the train either. Okay, woo! Ah. Can I just drive the car? Oh, I can. I didn't think that would work so easily. I figured, oh, I probably just got to solve another... Ooh, this thing moves fast. Okay. Okay, this is really cool. Could we just go? No, probably not. I think we're supposed to follow the beacon. We're just out on the moon in a moon buggy right now, and this is friggin' awesome. Yeah, we probably can't go past these points. Seems like something. Maybe not. I don't know. That's weird. That's so cool that you can just drive around though. Apparently someone just had a chair out. Just decided to have their lunch on the moon. That's really cool. This is great. Like, I love the idea of this. This is fantastic. Okay, look. We've got things we probably need to do, so let's do them. Right, okay, that's the jump button is actually the handbrake button, so that's fair. Ooh. Wow, you've got to be very specific with this, haven't you? Clunk. Don't worry, we got oxygen now. Yeah, there he is. Nothing there. Nothing there. Even got the little bouncy moonwalk. Nice attention to detail. I like that. This is nice. Huh. That's cool. Wild. Just in case I need that, which I probably will as I'm leaving. Come on, up we go. Ooh, we're going up. Oh, hello. You mine or are you another one? I think you're mine. Right, woo! I get the giant space gun. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm assuming I'm looking for... yeah, that. Cool. Okay, but there's still no power, of course, because... oh, combo is presumably off. Well, that's nice of you to drop me all the way back at the bottom. That is actually very nice. Thank you. Saves me a job. But can I access? I can. Here, realign pillar 2 of 2. Alright. Down the wee big crater. Alright. I love this. I love the idea that we're actually out here driving a car on the moon, and it's just fucking awesome. Who wouldn't dream of something like this? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe other people would find the idea of this fucking terrifying. And it is a little terrifying. Like, I will freely admit, it's kind of terrifying. But it's so cool. Ain't it? I mean, just... God. Good. Nice to see you're being useful. Don't need no freeloaders. Oh, that doesn't look good. Ooh, that could have been bad. I didn't think they'd keep going past that. Okay, in the chair. I was gonna say the giant friggin' space elevator. I'm not gonna miss it, am I? It's like, where is it? Fire! Well, it's got a bit of power.
We detected activity in the MPT network. We haven't seen that in years. coast, though. Traveling by foot would be suicide. Perhaps you can find another means of transportation inside Moon Hub.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's why we needed to get the power going, because we need to take the monorail. Although, I don't know. I think we could go there by car. Let's go by car. Can't we go there by car? What is this? Sorry, I'm just sort of exploring at the moment. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, they faked the moon landing by going all the way up to the moon and using a green screen. What are the giant orbs? Giant orbs must be something. Oh. Fine. Spoil sport. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to take the monorail. Fine. Well. Can we interact with it in any way, or is it just an Easter egg? It's just an Easter egg. That's cool. It's just a random thing, I suppose. If you don't get the reference, it's from 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is a very unusual movie. I've not seen it all the way. Oh, hey. Oh, now there's a nice little piece of accuracy. That is a very interesting attention to detail. See, obviously this is supposed to be the site of the original landing point, you know, for Apollo 11. And if you're wondering why the flag they dropped off is white, it's because it actually is. Although the flag that was planted was the American flag with, you know, the stars, stripes, red, white, blue, all that stuff, by now the flag has been completely bleached by the incredibly strong sunlight on the moon, because obviously the moon doesn't have an atmosphere. So that is a really cool attention to detail. I like the attention to detail that these guys have put into this. Like, that is legitimately good. Okay. I like that. That's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so do we have to go... Hello. Do we have to go back and activate the... Yeah, we got to run the diagnostic. Okay. Ah. Monorail is offline, huh? Ooh. Ah. Ooh, power's on.
Today we find ourselves at a crossroads. The catastrophic events that have unfolded at the Tombow facility have opened our eyes to a truth that cannot be denied. We have lost friends, colleagues. Our fellow colonists gave their life for a hopeless cause, for a dying planet that we could never sustain. We used to call it home, our pale blue dot. But the Earth we know today is a withered husk, a shadow of its former self. The MPT chained us to a barren rock. But no more. All of you gathered here are survivors. You're here because you're mankind's strongest, the smartest, the brightest. Together, we will dare to leap and risk greatness, start a new age of discovery. Like our ancestors, that fateful moment, they first set out to explore new worlds. We can turn back and confine ourselves to a dying planet, or we can look outward. Now's the time to act. Make your decision and make it now. A new beginning dawns for humanity, and it dawns today.
Speech helpful in a colonist. William MacArthur pays his respects to casualties of recent unreported catastrophe at the Tombow facility, denounces the unrealistic expectancies of the WSA, offers an alternative route to a prosperous future for humanity. Outward. So he was giving that message as the blackout happened. I wonder if that's like turned on any... It probably hasn't, and I'm probably just gonna... I saw that only appeared after the power went on, so maybe... No, and the doors are still locked. Okay, never mind. Just wanted to check. You always got to be careful with this stuff. I don't want to miss anything. Although, you know, in general the game is quite linear. You know, I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, but I think... Yeah, it doesn't look like anything new's popped up. Okay. Right, yes, okay then. Sorry, I got turned around a bit. Where the hell am I? Ah, here we go. So presumably we can now take the monorail.
What was that speech all about? MacArthur can't decide this on his own now, can he?
Look, we don't call the shots here, okay? Now help me out with this stuff.
Put that down, Frank. Don't you know what helium is for? Don't you think it's strange it's here instead of next to the reactor it's supposed to power?
Of course I do. It's just that...
Just what? Should we accept everything they say? Do you even realize what the consequences are if we leave while the MPT is offline?
What choice do we have? What do we really have to go back to? Floods, dust storms, blazing heat? I'm done. The Council's giving us a second chance, and I'm not wasting it. Now I'm done talking. Just give me a hand.
So they have MacArthur's three lunar cars make final preparation to carry out MacArthur's outward plans. Not all agree that it is the right course of action, but while some protest out of concern over Earth's fate, others perceive wisdom in MacArthur's words. Yeah, that's more or less what you'd expect, I suppose. Doesn't look like anything else turned on or activated. No, okay, so I guess we're just hopping into here. Ooh. Monorail, 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 monorail. Assuming we're going to get a thing as we drive through here. Yep, looks like.
This is Sarah Baker, lead engineer at Pearson Space Station. I was sent to investigate the blackout together with station mechanic Rolf Robertson. I was attacked by an AZ unit and lost consciousness. The reasons for this attack remain unclear. It seems my expedition partner has left, and I am unable to contact Pearson Space Station or any of the other facilities. I'm going to cross the frontier now, passing Copernicus Outpost 1, to get to Tombow and try to figure out what caused the MPT failure. Whoever finds this, please try to contact me. Alex, end recording.
Assuming we're actually going to like stop here. Okay, makes sense. And this feels like, considering we're in presumably another section, you can access the monorail terminal. Yep. This feels like a pretty good place to leave off, I think, for today. I think we're in a new section, a new outpost, and so we'll have a look around next time. So yes, this was the start of Deliver Us the Moon. I don't know how much longer there is left. I'm assuming I can wrap up what's left in another session. I sort of scheduled it for 2 sessions, so I'm imagining that's what we've got, because it's like, you know, we've done 3 sections, and I think there's going to be another 3, maybe 4. I'm hoping I can wrap it up in 3 hours next time anyway. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.